So I'm on my way into Croydon, primarily for the comic shop, but while we're there, we'll do CEX. I've been planning it as well. Just have a little mosey around. There's my tram. And there's the old tram stop. Alright, so first port of call will be CEX. Okay, so here we are in CEX. Looking under the A's here, so that was Avatar. Then you got Alien there. These are 4Ks, by the way. Sorry. Yeah. Cinderella. Black Hawk Down, £12. Cinderella. I got a nice steelbook for that. It's Donnie Darko from Arrow, special edition. What was that? 25 quid or something like that, around that. Cloverfield 2 box. Django. Like one of the original ones. Live, Die, Repeat. Edge of Tomorrow. Five Nights at Freddy's. Willy's Wonderland was far better. That was 4K of that horrible series. I can't remember what it's called now. You know, the one for women. 50 Shades, that was it. God, my train of thought then. Game of Thrones. Yeah, okay. Gladiator, 4K. I only have that on Blu-ray. Quiet Place. I won't be picking up the third Quiet Place film. In fact, I want to get Quiet Place 1 and 2 out of my collection. Not a fan of them at all. They really wind me up. Some Star Treks in 4K. Scream 4K there. Sleepy Hollow. Ichabod Crane. Headless Horseman. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. I got no idea what that is. There we go. That was Annabelle. One of the Annabelle films, at least. And Let's go up to the next shelf. Let's have a look what they've got along here. Batman, £12, ripped box. That's the 4 films. Batman Ninja, Batman Hush. I was then asking myself, is this in 2 parts? Was this in 2 parts or was this a 1-part story? I can't remember. Beetlejuice there. With the sequel opening, is the sequel out already? I don't know. I'm not a fan of Beetlejuice at all. It doesn't do nothing for me. I'm not going to be seeing the sequel. It holds no interest at all. Band of Brothers here in the tin boxes. One looks thinner than the other, doesn't it? Great show though. Basic Instinct. Sharon Stone, Michael Douglas. Blues Brothers. Comedy musical classic. Cape Fear. The Crow. Obviously the new one's opened of that, the new Crow film, about a week ago. It's not doing very well, is it? I'm sure it'll be on streaming in no time. As of today, being Friday, Borderlands has hit streaming. That didn't take long. As soon as the film's a flop, financial, huge flop, give it a couple of weeks, it'll be on streaming. Some Doctor Who's down there. Nice lenticular there on that escape plan. Pitch Black, the Arrow one. Now I've had to skip a section because a couple of the workers were there doing something. So I've skipped a few letters of the Blu-rays, and I do come back to them. I will come back to them and have a look what's there. This section here is very squeezed together. A lot of stuff. Steelbook there for Pirates of the Caribbean. They did have a load of steelbooks behind the till. I didn't get to film those. Tremors. Space 1999. Another season there. U571. That's a decent film, even if it's not historically accurate, but decent. Three Musketeers with a lenticular. It took me ages to get around to watching that film. I do have that copy with a lenticular, but when I finally got around to it, I enjoyed it. I'm just having a quick look in the TV section, just before I get back to that Blu-ray bit that I missed out on. Minder there, look, complete collection. I do have that. I do like TV series on DVD and that. And now we go back over to that bit I missed out on because they were rudely in my way. Let's have a look there. Got a lenticular on that gunman. All these lenticulars. Gods of Egypt with a nice lenticular on it. Yep. It's pretty nice. Pretty sweet. Steelbook for Inner Space, £28. Now that should really be behind the till, shouldn't it? At that cost. Inner Space was a pretty good film though. Dennis Quaid, a lot of fun back in the day. Cabin Fever 3. Some John Wicks there. Justice League Dark. I like that one. Modern Family. And we're coming to about the end of pretty much what they've got in this CEX in the way of Blu-rays and 4Ks. So, yeah. There's that horrible case on Oblivion. And Pompeii with another lenticular. Lovely lenticular on that Pompeii. One of the better ones. No, it's a really nice lenticular actually. Okay, so that was CEX. They did have steelbooks behind the counter, and they had a Blade Runner film vault. Not steelbook, the big thing. at a ridiculous price. Talk about that in a minute. I'm just going to go Forbidden Planet now, then comic shop, and then home. Just a quick little gander in the Forbidden Planet. It is only a small one here in Croydon. Some Godzilla figures and stuff. I don't know what that Robocop is. Gremlins. Some Star Trek toys. Proceed round the corner. Something from Fallout there, the girl. Looks like the TV series. Transformers here. There's a big, I don't know what this is down the bottom, but it's like cover of issue 1 of the old Transformers comic, but it's large. Yeah, you got a few Transformers there. Masters of the Universe figures. Now, I've not picked up any of these lately, just because of space at the moment, until I work things out. Batman stuff. Or DC, Todd McFarlane toy stuff. Bat pod bike up there with Catwoman on it. And here's some Marvel bits and pieces. There's the Ghost Rider bike that I opened, and so did Chris over on Cypher Sigma Toys. He done an opening for that as well before mine. And usually there's a lot of sale items, but there's not much in the way of sale items here. It's all this was all 3 of these were filled with sale items, and now it's kind of pushed down to pretty much this stuff here. Another Ghost Rider with his bike there. 16 quid. The original Johnny Blaze. 30 quid for that Wilson Fisk. There's Beast from the X-Men pop vinyl with the X-Men comic book artwork at the I've not been into that CEX for a while. It's not often I take myself up into that part of Croydon. I usually drive to Croydon, park down the bottom, close to the comic shop, go Forbidden Planet, back in the car and go home. I don't venture up to CEX because generally there's nothing that I want. And, well, that's the case today. There was nothing I wanted. However, I picked up one item. So I thought that being that I was passing directly by the CEX, being that I was going by tram, I'd pop in there. Now, like I said, they had the Film Vault Blade Runner, the large one, 140 quid. 140 quid. Does that really go for that much? I don't keep my eye on the prices of these or what they go for, but that's ridiculous. That is stupid. I'm betting on eBay they're far more than that as well. If I took a look, I'm not going to look, but if I did have a look, I bet they're far more than that. Ridiculous. But you saw everything they had in there. Yeah, I picked up one item. I spent 2 quid in there. That was it. And that was for Gods of Egypt Blu-ray with a nice lenticular slip. Now, I've not seen this film. I'll be honest, I wouldn't have picked it up if it didn't have the lenticular slip. I just thought the slip was nice, and Gerard Butler's pretty good. And I thought, okay, I'll give it a go. Just have a look. I'm guessing Gerard Butler ain't got a huge role in it. With Gerard Butler and Jeffrey Rush, has he got a huge role? I don't know. Is it any good or is this rubbish? Let me know in the comments below. Have I wasted 2 quid? It's 2 quid. Do you know what I mean? Well, it's not going to break the bank, is it? You know what I mean? I think I had the chance of watching this a while ago when it first came out. I probably downloaded it and just never watched it. But yeah, so sorry, I'm tired. Yeah, I didn't pick nothing up in Planet. I picked up my comics. They were all done and paid for anyway, and yeah, that's it. So there you go, another little look in the CEX for you, while I'm in the mood for doing it. I'll see you on the next one.